A few days ago, they had predicted we're going to get 2 to 3 inches of rain. Expect heavy rains, some large thunderstorms to come through and so forth. Well, we are 3 days later, I believe it is. We got some rain last night. Let's see how much this drought busting rain was. It was exactly 17/100ths. Not quite 2/10. I'll show you what I was talking about on the bottom of the drainage ditch here. There's all kinds of critters running around too, so hope I don't scare up one of those. But this is how dry the drainage ditch is. This one, it's really rare, but see all the grass? There's even cockleburs that had started growing down here. It's all dried up, and that tile there is a county tile, goes back, takes care of tiles that actually many miles long. And then there's another culvert here too coming out from tiles that goes back a long ways. And that one comes from the other ditch, and everything's dry. It's pretty rare in the past to even see that one there not having at least a trickle coming out of it, but absolutely nothing. Look at how dried up the ground is. I had to get this on camera because I might not see that again for the rest of my life, which I'd probably be kind of happy if I didn't see that again for the rest of my life. That'd mean that we'd be getting some rain. So Anyway, that's the report towel. Evidence of how dry it is here.